All right, let's do some surface area notes today. Make sure we title our notes. So it's the total area of all the sides. Today we're going to mainly deal with a rectangular prism. Okay, so examples. It'd be the cardboard that you'd use for a cereal box. So it's not the cereal inside, it's the box on the outside. The inside would be the volume. It's the wrapping paper that would be used to cover a box. Again, not what's inside on the outside. It'd be, if you're making a wood box, it'd be the wood to build the box. All right, so we're thinking a three-dimensional object, but it's 2 dimensions because it's just the area on the surface. Okay, so today we're doing surface area of a rectangular prism, review of yesterday. Pyramids have one base, prisms have 2. These are all going to be rectangles. They're going to have 6 sides, 6 faces, sorry. Okay, so we're going to find the area of each of the 6 sides. Well, not quite. We're going to do a shortcut here. So let's find the area of the front, and I'm going to call the front this part that I see right here because it's facing me perfectly. Okay, so my dimensions are 7 times 4, 28. For now, we'll write it. In the future, you can just write 28 meters squared. Okay. Then the dimensions of my top up here. Okay, so that these here are parallel with this, so that's 3 times here, which we already said was 7, so that's 21 square meters. Okay, and then my side, let's say it's my right side right now. Okay, so over here, we said that's 3 times this line, which is the same as over there, so 3 times 4, 12. Notice I really only have 3 different side lengths, the number 7, the number 4, and the number 3. And I just use them. I have 2 7s in there, I have 2 3s in there, and I have 2 4s in there. And that's a pattern that some people pick up with and can do shortcuts with. Okay, so the total of what we see. The total of what we see is just if I add 28 plus 21 plus 12. And if I would write, you could already be able to line it up vertically and I wouldn't have to rewrite it. So that adds up to what? 61 square meters. Okay, so if I see 61 meters on my front, top, and side, if I was to flip it over to the other side, I would see 61 looking the other way. So if my front, top, and side are 61, my back, bottom, and other side are also going to be 61. So my total surface area is 61 plus 61, or 61 times 2, 122 square meters. Okay, let's do a couple examples of this. All right, so here's what I like to do. I like to write down the word front, top, side. I want you to do this too, front, top, side. Okay, my front, here's my front, 6 times 5, so 30. My top, this times this, so 6 times 2, 12. And then my side, over here, these are 2 times 5, which is 10. Okay, so we'll add those up. That's what I see. So if I see 52 square centimeters, I don't see 52. So I could add or multiply. My answer is 104 square centimeters. All right, let's do that with this one over here. My front is 2 times 4, or I could just add them, front. Let me just abbreviate F, 8. My top, 2 times 2, 4, 6, 2 times 6, 12. And then my side, 2, 4, 6 times 4, 24, Add those together. 44 square inches. That's what I see, so I don't see 44. So I multiply by 2 or add it twice, 88 square inches. All right, so if I was to count up all of these blocks, and you don't need to color this in, I would count 44. That means there's 44 on the other side too. Okay, let's find the surface area of a cube. A cube we know is a rectangular prism. So let's find the area of each. Okay, my front is 3 times 3, 9. My top is 3 times 3, 9. My right side is 3 times 3, 9. See the pattern? Total of what we see see 27. What we don't see 27. And we do know that these are all square inches for a total of 54 square inches. So what's my shortcut for that? Since all the faces are the same, or we could say congruent, find the surface area of one of the faces. The front here is 9, and there's 6 9s, so we multiply by 6. So 9 times 6 is 54 square inches. It's a shortcut for cubes. Okay, let's also look at it using a net. This is another skill we need to develop. All right, so let's find the following side lengths for the net first. So we got to look at my net here. I can see that these are all 8. So in my drawing here, I'm going to draw the ones that are the same. Those 4, but also these 4 over here. Those are all 8. And if you can draw this in color, I'd like you to do that. So we have a good example of this. Going vertical in my rectangular prism over here. These are all going to be the same. So all those green lines are 11. And all the red are 8. Okay, so then I'm going to go with a third color. Let's go yellow. These are all 3. So over here, these are 3. Now it's not going to be always this evident in the size and proportions. Notice if we look at this, it looks like there's more that are 3, but that's because if we fold them together, they're actually going to touch. So there's really only 4 red sides, 4 green sides, and 4 yellow sides. It's just when you unfold it, you have to tear some of those apart. Okay, so looking at the bottom, A was red, so it's 8. B is over here, it's 11. C was 3. Oh, these don't line up. C was 3, and then D was also 3. Sorry, that didn't line up. Okay, use the net to find the surface area of the prism. Okay, so let's use this net and let's just draw right on it and find it. I'm going to go a different color here. Let's start with our front face, which is 8 times 11, which was 88. Over here was 8 times 11, also 88. The skinnier ones in between are 3 times 11, 33. And then the top and bottom are 3 times 8, which are 24. So this is the same strategy we did earlier, front, top, side. So we've got our front, we've got our top, and we've got a side. And then we can just add them up times 2, or now we can just add them all up. 88 plus 24 plus 33, 145 is what we see, so we don't see 145 for a total of 290. And it says all lengths are in yards, so 290 square yards is my final answer. And I do want to see you work these out. Okay, you can work them out before me or after me. I just want to see it all worked out. All right, there you go.